Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected viewers, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the program 114 Dialogues with Quran. Today we are going to discuss Surah Al-Momin. Al-Momin means the believer. Actually, this word has been taken from one of the verse of the surah, وَقَالَ رَجُلٌ مُؤْمِنٌ مِنْ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ. Among the people of Pharaoh, one of the faithful men said. So, this surah is Makki surah and it comprises 9 rukus and 85 verses. The main and important topics of the surah are as follows. In the opening paragraph, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been sympathized, pacified and condoled against all the torments and tortures and opposition of the infidels, of the non-believers, the people of Quraysh. Because in Mecca, 13 years of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's preaching and mission to spread the message of Islam was full of so many difficulties, troubles and problems. So, the Muslims were given very tough time. Allah Almighty has sympathized and pacified Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He should observe patience, he should be steadfast, because all the prophets were given very tough time, but sooner or later they were successful, they were victorious, and you are also my honorable prophet and messenger, and Allah will support you at every step, and in the long run you will also be successful. Another topic is about the awareness of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam about so many creatures of Allah Almighty. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would take it to heart that why people don't worship Allah Almighty. They should show their adoration for Allah Almighty. He deserves all of our adoration and our worshippings. The number of the believers should be increased. By all means, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was told in this surah that a lot of creatures of Allah Almighty, especially the angels, countless angels and all the creatures, yusabbihu lahu ma fis samawati wal ard, all the creatures of this universe, they bow before Allah Almighty. They are very much submissive, obedient and loyal. And all the angels, the creature which has been created from light, Nuri Makhluk, they always pay their humble worshippings for Allah Almighty. So, you should be quite satisfied that a lot of creatures are every time busy to show their submission and to bow before Allah Almighty. Another topic is the invitation of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam to Pharaoh. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, he met Pharaoh and he preached him about the right path, about belief on Allah Almighty, and as the reaction of his invitation, he was much furious. He held a great court. All of his ministers and all of his people, they were gathered there, and they made very deep meditation and thinking and meeting. He was ready. He has concluded to slaughter and kill Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, because most of the ministers and all of his representatives of the state, they thought that Musa alayhi salam was a great danger for the government, of Pharaoh, so he should not be left unattended, he should be killed. But at the same time, as this surah has been given the title of Surah Momin, one of the faithful men, he stood there. He belonged to the tribe of Qibti, and he preached and favored. He had not shown his faith or belief, but he supported Hazrat Musa alayhi salam very courageously, with complete faith and complete confidence on Allah Almighty, and he advised Pharaoh and all of his ministers that they should take a lesson from the tragic end of Qawm Aad and Qawm Samud. The prophets and messengers of Allah Almighty, they are supported by the Lord, and if anyone opposed them, he got very tragic end. So Pharaoh should also be mindful of this fact and reality. His way of speech, his way of talking and argument, it was so forceful that all the representatives of Pharaoh, they were much impressed, and they could not face the situation, and they had to change their mind. This surah tells that if a true preacher stood firm on the way of Allah Almighty, Allah Almighty never leaves him alone. He supports him, and he is never afraid of any bad consequences, because he is supported by Allah Almighty, and he can do great deeds and great mission. Another important topic, that is the plan of Pharaoh. He wanted to see where is the Lord of Musa. He ordered to construct a huge building with high peak and top, just like the skyscrapers, and he wanted to see where is the Lord of Musa, in the heavens or on the earth. But all the machinations and all the intrigues and conspiracies of Pharaoh were falsified, and it was told in the end of the surah that Allah Almighty is the final authority. He is the sovereign power. He is all knowing. He can perform, he can do whatever he likes. وَإِذَا قَضَى أَمْرًا فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ فَيَكُونُ. When Allah Almighty decides to do anything, He only says, be done, and it is done. So no one can defeat Allah Almighty, no one can falsify the plan of Allah Almighty. All the Pharaoh and Namrud and great enemies of Islam, they had to lick the dust. So, O my Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, you should also be mindful of this fact and reality, and tell to all the non-believers that Allah Almighty has decided to spread the light and torch of Islam, and no one can check its way. Thanks so much.